Welcome guys, so another good episode of Dragon Ball Super. This episode number 7. How dare you do that to my Bulma, Vegeta's Metamorphosis of Fury. Right, so we'll get into it. Straight away, obviously, we recall Boo has been smashed into the water by Beerus. Alright, so now everyone's realised Beerus is the shit. And everyone is like stunned and basically like, oh my god. You know, obviously, if he's strong enough to take out Majin Buu, then you know everyone's got a serious problem. Vegeta is still feared. You know, he's psychologically beaten here. It's mind over matter with this, and Vegeta is currently being overwhelmed in his head, and he's just feared. And basically, he goes to beg Beerus, and Beerus is just not having it whatsoever. He's just like, if I tell you to move, I say move or whatever. And then now people are starting to question, who is this guy? Dende being a guardian of the earth, he has inherited certain abilities, not like a normal Namekian would, but now because he's guardian, he's got sort of like a not exactly godlike status, but he has abilities for him to be able to do more. And now he's sensing that. You know, he sensed the whole time there's something off with Beerus. He's got a different energy. And obviously, Whi's not giving a shit. He's just ordering his food. He's enjoying his time there, just chilling. Good posture whilst he's sat, to be honest. We get a bit of return of Gotenks. Obviously, Gotenks smashing him. And Beerus just not caring. I didn't even notice Beerus had like a little power ball on his finger. Like, I never noticed that. I wonder what he was planning to do with that, because he didn't do anything with that. And obviously, quite funny, because Gotenks says that he's still in a big stroppy mod or whatever about your pudding, and Beerus's reaction is just like just tries to justify it. Super good. It's just like, it's a taste that could rival anything. Fucking, he's just done in a way that, you know, his rage is fucking really justified. It's something. It could be something that could question his whole thought process on food. It was quite cool. All the Z fighters step in. Beerus just opens his eyes or whatever, and everyone just takes mad damage. Then pans back to it. It's so funny. The seriousness of the fight, then Whis. Serious of the fight, then Whis. Whis just like, his highlight of his day is this food that's going on, which is always so funny. It's like super serious, the destruction of the earth. Everyone's just like, oh my god, the destroyer fucking guy. And we just like, what is that? What is that? What is that? It's hilarious, man. And obviously, Boo kicks off again. And then, obviously, Boo gets fucking wiped out again. Then it starts getting cool. Vegeta is looking around at everyone. Everyone that's been taken out, destroyed, not destroyed, but, you know, everyone's been messed up. And so Vegeta's like, it's like, I will not be a servant to anyone, and I'll go for you. Yeah, I'll take you out or whatever. And Beerus just stops him in his tracks again. He's frozen in that pose, can't do nothing, and he can't do anything. And this pisses him right off, because he was like, I will not be anyone's slave or whatever. Straight away, Beerus knocks him down to the ground through his finger, boom, and humiliates him. Says that he's just like his father, which is cool. You know, it is cool, because King Vegeta wasn't mentioned much in Z, like hardly ever. This is only the 7th episode, and there's twice at least that King Vegeta has been brought into this, and I do like that, because he's a cool character, King Vegeta. They should have expanded on him more in you know, more of his history. Like, I want a movie on King Vegeta, where they started or whatever, how they took over that planet. That'd be quite cool. But yeah, he's just saying that he's just like his father. He's just as useless and weak as his father. And Beerus is just like, fuck the earth. It's, you know, I don't care now. Everyone's had enough time to disappoint me. He's just going to destroy the earth. And the famous moment of where Bulma comes over, slaps him, boom, and Beerus slaps her back. And obviously, in the movie, this is done really, really, really well. But Vegeta it's still pretty cool. It's like like going insane. He's like, oh, what have you done? How dare you? And he's like, that's my Bulma, and he just fucking explodes with a mad amount of power. Everyone is just like, my god. And that's where the episode ends. So obviously he's now fucking like, he could barely control himself, and it is pretty cool. The whole episode still is a good episode. Yeah, definitely. I can't rate it. I'd say rate it, say 8, 6, 7 out of 10 maybe. It's a really good episode. A lot of coolness happening in it. Definitely worth a watch. And you know, it's one of those things where Vegeta is just it's so much character development all the time with Vegeta. He's just constant. That's what he's the most interesting character always, I think. Anyway, that's it for this one. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.